it's that time again. Oh yeah. You can see me because there was a 2-hour delay because of snow. So there you have it. You're like, we liked it better when we couldn't see you. Alright, settle down. So I watched the Grammys last night. Oh my gosh. Let's just say it's not what it used to be. I did have a little bit of fun trying to jam to some of the songs, but then I got bored quickly and lost interest. But it was fun while it lasted. And looking to the Lord for new ways, changing my behavior and routines so that I can measure reasonable growth. Because right now I kind of seem to be at a little standstill, and that's just not acceptable in the kingdom of the Lord. Yeah, baby. Just like that. Another problem I'm having, if you notice, I can't put titles anymore on my videos. It just has a date. And so I tried to get it fixed with the help desk, but that was a disaster. So I gotta keep going back to that. So yeah, that was discouraging. That kind of threw me yesterday. Do you have that sometimes where like you feel like you're doing okay and then something happens like that upsets you, and you're trying to stay patient and everything's good, looks good, but then it just keeps going on and it's not getting better, and then you just sort of like lose your composure. Well, that's kind of what I had yesterday. Sorry to say. So I'm looking to improve on that, because that was just unacceptable. I gotta do better than that. The Lord is the one to do it. Just need to try again. Now, when I say try, I really mean submit. Because too much trying can be striving. And when you're striving, there's no way you're going to succeed. That's negative energy. So it's more about submitting to the presence and energy of God. That's where I'm at, sweet ones. That's where I'm at. Yeah, and because I got tripped up on that, it just threw off my routine for the weekend. I was really just a wreck pretty much the whole weekend. I was not motivated. I was just not doing what I normally do. It was just that one thing that, well, actually it wasn't that one thing. It was actually other things. My shoulder was hurting. I wasn't sleeping well. I didn't have any snacks in the house. That technical issue occurred. I was just like, it was one thing after the other, and I just could not rebound. So we're working on that today. So because today's a shorter day, I have a whole different schedule, which I don't even know what it is. I'll find out when I get to work. But I know one thing, I have a meeting for this kid a half hour after I get to work. But I've already prepared my whole presentation. I'm ready to go. And she's a good kid. I mean, she's a good student is what I mean. So it's kind of an easy presentation. So I got that going on. And then I'm trying to prepare myself for telling my boss that I don't want. I'm switching my annual plan for myself. We have this new evaluation tool where we get to choose what we want to improve about our performance. And I told you earlier, I changed my mind on my plan because it's too contingent on other people's performance, and I can't have that. It's got to be something I can control. So I'm trying to prepare myself to communicate that to her without causing any undue stress for others or myself. Because if I come out and say, you're not doing your job, oh my goodness. There's snowy roads, and this guy just went 90 miles an hour past me. Wow. So I don't want to say to her, you're not doing your job, so I can't do mine. Which is really what it comes down to. If you don't have, a real professional ethic, in your culture, then that's a risk not worth taking. So I'm waiting on the Lord to give me the right words and the right presentation to say what I need to say. And so there's also that I'm thinking about. As well as all the people all across the earth who don't know God yet, don't know Jesus, don't know the power that is waiting for them